Quality customer service is an experience of feeling valued or heard. Sometimes it's an intangible component of why guests may prefer one tourism or hospitality provided over another. There is something about quality customer service that you can often put your finger on, but you know it's there, and it's a critical factor for tourism success, both as means of satisfying ever increasing customer expectation and as a way to achieve business profitability. Tourism and hospitality is part of service industry. Therefore, a different approach is required for its implementation. The special features of the service marketing in relation to the tourism and hospitality are these five. Number 1, intangibility. 2, physical evidence. 3, inseparability. 4, perishability. And number 5 is variability. And this 5 will be discussed by the another presenter. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Cernel Maranan from BSHM 3 Block 3, and I will discuss the first characteristic of tourism and hospitality service marketing. Number 1, intangibility. Services are described as intangible products, meaning that they cannot be experienced, heard, seen, smelled, tasted, or touched prior to being purchased. Intangible products ay mga serbisyo na no physical existence or binabayaran mo pero hindi mo nahawakan, hindi mo mararamdaman o hindi mararamdaman ng senses mo, unlike tangible products na once mabili or mabayaran mo ay magagamit mo na. In tourism and hospitality industry, many of the products sold are only experiences. Kung ang usapan ay sa turismo, kadalasan o lagi ang binabayadan lang ay ang lugar, oras at iba pa na hindi mo pwedeng uwi or ma-experience mo lang ito sa maikling oras o sa oras kung kailan mo ito gagamitin. An airplane flight is an example of an intangible service because a customer purchases it in advance and does not experience or consume the product until he is on the plane. Isa ito sa mga example. Once na mag-book ka ng flight, you need to pay it. Pero hindi mo pa magagamit hanggang wala pa yung oras o schedule kung kailan kayo pa-flight. A good illustration is the Villa Escudero in Chaong, Quezon, which is the best known for providing a fancy outdoor during experience of eating traditional home-cooked Filipino dishes alongside the Labasin waterfalls. Balikbayan locals and foreign tourists are given access to their visitors to a tour around the heritage house and the church-inspired museum, which both display antique collection of the Escudero family. Marketing intangibles create difficulties for the service provider. Customers often sense a higher level of risk and also find it difficult to assess quality. Customers need to be provided with information to help them to choose an appropriate hospitality outlet to satisfy their particular needs and wants. The challenge for marketers is how to provide such information in a way that will encourage customers to select their offer without raising customer expectations too high and then failing to deliver customer satisfaction. This is the end of my part. Let's proceed to the next reporter. Thank you.
Physical evidence. Mismanaged physical evidence could harm any business. Oftentimes, poorly managed physical evidence can be source of miscommunication to customer. Ang maling pagmamanage ay maaaring makapekto sa anumang negosyo. Mismanaged physical evidence includes lacking letters, lights bulbs not working, unkept parking areas, grounds that are full of rubbish, messy working station, dirty uniform of employees, and advertisement that had lapsed already. Then these types of physical evidence convey undesirable message to customer o naghahatid ito ng mga hindi ka nais-nais na mensahe sa mga customer. Karamihan sa mga establishment ay nagsasanay upang matiyak na ang lahat ay nasa tama.
Inseparability. A service exists only at the moment or during the period in which a person is engaged in the experience. So, ang serbisyo naman daw po dito is ay umiira lamang daw sa panahon kung saan ang isang tao ay mayroon ng karanasan sa paggawa. In tourism and hospitality services, Both the service provider and their customers must be present for the transaction to occur. So, ang dito naman po is dapat naroon ang service provider at customer para mangyari ang isang transaction at para ma-offer yung ibang product. Service inspirability also means that customers are part of the product. So, ang customer lang po at saka client lang po isa party that in isang product. As an example, food is a restaurant could be exceptional yet the waiter might be inattentive. Hence, the customers will not be satisfied. So, dito naman po isa itong restaurant po. Kahit po gaano kasarap yung pagkain at kaganda yung platings po nito, kung ang waiter or nag-aasikaso naman po sa inyo is parang binabaliwala lang po kayo or hindi maganda, ang customer po dito is hindi masisiyahan. So, another implication is that customers and employees must understand the service delivery system because they are co-producing the service. So, dapat dito naman daw is naintindihan ng customer at empleyado ang system para hindi magkagulo or magkaroon ng misunderstanding sa loob ng waiter or customer establishmento na doon sila. Customers have to be present to consume the hospitality product. So, dapat naman po talaga is naandun ang customer. Tsaka, paano naman po nila mapipil or mararamdaman yung pag-aalaga kung wala naman po sila doon.
Comparability is the characteristic that a service has which renders it impossible to divorce to supply or production of the service from its consumption. Here are some ways to manage the problem of inseparability. Number 1. Making sure that customer segments are compatible. Customer segmentation is the practice of dividing a customer base into groups of individuals that are similar in specific ways relevant to marketing such as age, gender, interest, and spending habits. Number 2. Making sure that the operation system is suitable for the projected market demand. Operation management system is a collection of processes and procedures that enables a company to effectively manage business practices and achieve the highest level of efficiency with day-to-day operation. Number 3. Applying fitting booking policies. The hotel normally identifies two major sources of business: pre-independent travelers and associated travelers. The PIT component is simply a non-group affiliate seeking overnight accommodation. Number 3. Launching effective wait-in-line system. It is important to understand the different elements of waiting line system. These elements include the customer population source, the service system, the arrival service patterns, and the priorities used for controlling the line. Number 5. Training staff well. Training gives everyone a great understanding of their responsibilities and the knowledge and skills they need to do that job. This will enhance their confidence, which can also improve their overall performance.
Perishability. Unlike manufactured products which can be stored in warehouses, services cannot be stored. This feature of service industries is called perishability. Perishability, this means that the product is time limited. For example, once a plane departs, any seats on the flight that are not sold cannot be stored for sale at a later date. The same is true for a hotel. Services and experiences cannot be stored because they are highly perishable. If all service is unused, it is wasted. For instance, if a hotel 100 rooms does not get reservation for 40 rooms, the 40 rooms cannot be stored away. If a service is not sold when available, it disappears forever. For example, an airline may slash prices for seats on its routes close to the flight date. The seats are perishable. They are worth nothing if they are empty after the flight takes off. Hotels may offer heavy discounts on their perishable rooms to ensure occupancy and revenue even during periods of low demand. Perishability. Using the airline example, once the airplane takes off, the opportunity to sell tickets on the flight is lost forever, and then any empty seats represents revenue loss. In restaurants and hotels, customers are obligated to pay a non-refundable reservation fee in case they do not show up.
Variability. Services are highly variable partly as a result of inseparability. Hospitality operations suffer from significant fluctuation in the standards of delivery of the service. Ang quality ng service ay depende kung kailan, saan, sino yung provider o nagpo-provide ng product. The synchronized production and consumption of services make it tough to maintain their uniformity, especially during peak season or periods. Variability and experience may be triggered by location, time, topography, season, the environment, amenities, events, and service providers. Since human being factor is so basically in the provision of services, the quality and level of service may vary between vendors or may even be erratic within one provider.
Variability. Variability is produced and offered by any individuals. It is the quality of servers that differs from person to person and from time to time with the same individual. So, ang variability is ginagawa or ino-offer ng isang individual sa isa pang tao bawat oras or kada oras. Variability also all about services that have been or how they are being provided. Ang serbisyo na binibigay ng isang tao o individual ay dumedepende kung saan o ano yung kanyang ginagalawan. Kung ito ba ay hotel, restaurant, resto grills, entertainment bars, or convenience stores. Services of different people may be not the same but potentially can be a variable one depending on what or where platform they are. For that particular substantial problem, companies making sure to have the uniform or the standard features of specific objective in the industry of tourism and hospitality without losing the variability. So, yung substantial problem is parang pagkakaiba-iba ng quality or service na binibigay ng isang company sa kanilang mga guest, pero iisa lang yung sinusunod nilang objective. So, ang ginawa ng mga companies is susundin nila yung standard na hinihingi ng mga tao para maging iisa na lang yung mga tatangkilikin ng mga guest, pero nasa iba't ibang company but magkakapareho ng quality services na binibigay. And yung variability is hindi lang yung kung ano ang kaya mong gawin, kundi kung ano pa yung mas kaya mong gawin or mai-offer sa isang tao para mas tangkilikin ka.